I'm Tristan, and you're going to be watching my room tour video. Now, above my head is my pull-up bar. This is where I work out a lot and essentially do pull-ups. So when you walk into my room, of course you're going to walk through a doorway. Don't hit your head up on the pull-up bar, please. First thing you're going to notice is my hooks, which is currently just hanging on my door. I only have a white shirt currently on there, which is very, very thin and nice for the summer. It's kind of like a beachy shirt. You're going to keep going straight, and the first thing you're going to see is my bed. My bed frame's currently from Walmart, and so are the blankets. On my north wall, which is facing towards the mountains, I've got my London poster, my Sharks poster, a Surfer magazine, 2 shelving units, 2 whiteboards, and my corkboard. On my corkboard, I have a excellent Red Dragon Star report about honor. I also have my Red Dragon Glendora class schedule for karate. My surfing magazine is used out for when I work out. I mark out a day every time I work out, which I still have to mark out the 25th. On my whiteboard in the middle of my room, I write down my daily schedule of what I have to do for that day or the next day. And also, normally to the right, I'll write down if I really have to call the doctors or I've got something very, very important to do. Nothing general about the house. My whiteboard to the left is all my Japanese numbers. I have to practice Japanese for karate. On my far shelf to the left, which is one of my favorite color wall shelves, I've got my hockey pucks and also my NHL hockey street balls to practice hockey with. On my wall shelf to the right, I've got my T for Tristan, a Rubik's Cube, 2 duct tapes which have Ninja Turtle and Superman on them, as well as Sharpie markers which are in just a little marker holder. On my wall facing west, I have 2 wall shelving units, a baseball hook, Hope, Dream, Believe, English Bulldog, which is a Bulldog watch poster, a London poster, Big Ben, and also my Eiffel Tower poster. I've also got some Turtle Beaches hanging up behind my bed, and Love You More sign, which was a gift to me. A closer look at my shelving unit. I've just got some paper towels, Expo cleaner, an eraser for my whiteboards, some tissue, and 3 books. 2 of them I'm currently reading, and the third one I'm waiting to read. The current books I'm reading are Dale Brown, Tiger's Claw, Artemis Fowl, The Opal Deception, which I've started that in high school and I never finished it, and Steve Jobs, The Man Who Thought Different. Also, my Turtle Beaches are XL ones. On this shelving unit, I've got my deodorant, body spray, and cologne. I've also got some lotion and a lava lamp. You guys can currently see the deodorant that I use by Dove or Gillette. I also have Old Spice, Wolf Thorn, Axe, Anarchy for Him, which is currently got its rear end facing all of you, and also Chrome United for cologne, and Ocean. My favorite cologne is the Chrome United. On my baseball hook, I currently have my karate uniform just hanging there. I try to keep my uniform looking nice and sharp. Sometimes it just never wants to hang on the hanger correctly. I'm a Red Dragon, as you guys can read on the logo. This is my nightstand, which can also be used as a dresser. Sitting on top, I've got a glass unit. The dresser unit, or nightstand unit, as well as the glass top, were purchased from IKEA. Sitting on top, I've got my MacBook Pro 15-inch 2011 version, which was purchased from Best Buy. I've also got my Motion alarm clock, and she does talk, a pen, my cap for my Canon Rebel T3, which I'm currently using, my Canon ELPH160, which is my vlogging camera, a Coca-Cola cup, and some water. Also, my dog decided to be in the shop. That's Ross, if you guys have never met him. Inside my second drawer of my nightstand, I've got a paper tray, which just has a bunch of papers in it. You can see my Red Dragon manual, and also my 2015-16 schedule book. I've also got a green spiral and another spiral underneath that. Normally I use those for ideas or work. I've also got my knee ace bandage, which helps me when I work out or in karate, because I do have a bad left knee. In my third drawer unit of my nightstand, I've got a bunch of shirts that are actually shirts that I can wear if I want to go painting or go run in the dirt. These shirts can get ruined and I don't have to worry about them at all. Hello, Moshi.
Welcome. Command, please.
Temperature.
The temperature is 84 degrees Fahrenheit.
Hello, Moshi.
Command, please.
Play sleep sound. Hello, Moshi.
Command, please.
Time.
The time is 7:12 p.m.
So those are just a few things that Moshi can do. She can also do some more things. Every once in a while she doesn't like to listen. This Moshi clock was given to me as a gift, but I do know it was from Brookstone. Now I don't know if Brookstone currently even has the model Moshi anymore, or if they have a newer version or completely got rid of it. You're going to have to go and contact Brookstone if you would like this clock for yourself. On my south-facing wall, I have my TV and my 2 TV units. Also, I've got my mini fridge, my Don't Just Dream Inspire, Don't Just Imagine Create, Don't Just Believe Achieve poster, which is my most inspiring poster. The wooden little box in front of it is actually the boards I broke in order to get my white belt. I've also got 2 basket units down below, but we're going to take a closer look at this unit. This is my current TV unit that I use for all of my dishes, like my Direct TV dish, Blu-ray DVD, Xbox One, Xbox 360, and I've got some DVDs on the side there. As well as you guys can see my lanyards and my necklaces hanging. This is a second TV stand, which is one of my first TV stands that I've absolutely loved and adored. There's no way I'd ever get rid of this TV stand. This TV stand was purchased by IKEA, which is IKEA Hemsbench, and the one above that was given to me as a gift one year for Christmas, but I do know it was off Amazon. I believe it was South Shore, if you all are curious and would like to purchase it yourself. Currently on this TV stand, I use it as storage. I've got a picture frame that says Wolf. I don't have any pictures of my dogs in it right now. I have my 2 IKEA magazines, 2015 and 16 version. I do love IKEA. I've also got a candle, my multivites, power bars, 2 little 2 pound and 3 pound weights. I've got my Xbox 360 controllers, which are sitting on a Nyko charging base. I've also got my Xbox One controller, white edition of course, because my Xbox One is white edition. My Canon MG5520 printer, which I absolutely love this printer. It can also print pictures. I believe that there is a newer version of that, but that was purchased by Best Buy. And my 2 first units underneath that, which look like little shelving units, I've got Game Informers in both of those shelving units. I was a member of GameStop, so I constantly got Game Informers. I no longer receive them because I never renewed my membership. These are my 3 drawer units, as well as my English Bulldog, who thinks he's just going to go ahead and push the doors. But we're going to go ahead and still film this, because you guys can see inside. In the first drawer unit, I've got some gray curtains, which still need to be put up in the living room. I've also got some light bulbs. In the second one, I've got my file expanding folder, which has my receipts, some sheet protectors, and extra folders. And then in my third unit, I have some accessories, like an extra pair of cheap Turtle Beaches, a gold chrome controller, and the Xbox One headset that it came with. That's usually all my gaming accessories in that third one. Also, in front of my TV unit, I've got an English Bulldog. No, you can't have him, and his name is McGregor. And he's a very old man, so he kinda does what he wants to. In this corner here, I've got my AC unit, which is turned off currently for this video, but I do have my fan running, because today it was 107 Fahrenheit for California, at least Southern California. But I've got my mini fridge, 2 baskets, I've got my lap thingy so that way you don't burn your legs off. Don't Just Dream Inspire, Don't Just Imagine Create, Don't Just Believe Achieve poster, which I've read that to you guys before, a little bit earlier, but it's one of my favorite posters, one of my most inspiring posters. You guys can see my wood I broke to gain my white belt. There is something written on that, as you guys can see. It says, "Great job, you rock, Sensei Alex." Sensei Alex was the one who gave me my white belt, that I have achieved myself. Now don't worry, I do realize that I haven't shown you what's in the baskets yet. But here's your look. In the gray basket, I've got an Abcor wheel as well as my boxing gloves. And then in the one to the left, I've got a heating pad and an ice bag, because I have been working out a lot. So I do pull a muscle from now and then, or injure myself every once in a while. I've also got my laptop lap thingy, that way I don't burn my legs off. against my very messy bed because I do need to change the sheets tonight. I've got my fox fur saucer chair. That's actually the only way it came. I purchased this from Walmart a few days ago. On top of my wardrobe, I've got my Xbox One box, which you guys can see is a white edition. But you guys already saw my Xbox One. It also came with all the Halo games. I've also got my Friends poster, which is kind of peeking over there. I just haven't been able to get a frame for it yet, which I still need to do. Now this unit is a very beautiful unit. It is my cherry wood wardrobe. But you guys should go ahead and take a look inside. Inside my wardrobe unit, I've got my chess set. You guys will get a closer look at that and the art of that chess set, because that was hand done. I've got some magazines, a couple Surfer, a couple GQ, a Time, and an Elvis Presley one. The Time is about Albert Einstein. I've also got a couple magazine units which has all my drawing stuff in it. Some drawing books, drawing pads, and some drawings. Also some Batman comics, which I really don't read. I've also got my shirts in here. I've got my white and black plain t-shirts to the left. Plain t-shirts but more color, or they've got stripes. Far right, I've got all my graphic t-shirts. Down below that, you guys can see I've got 3 organizational units. 2 are baskets, one's an organizational unit that looks exactly like the one in my nightstand. And my 2 first drawer units of the wardrobe, I've got my boxers and my briefs. As you guys can tell, I wear American Eagle, or Abercrombie and Fitch. Please keep in mind that these next 4 drawer units might be a little messy, but nobody really goes in them except for me. So in the one to the left, I've got all my socks. I've got white socks, black socks, blue socks, medium socks, long socks, short socks, dress socks, all kinds of socks. In the one to the right, I've got PJ pants, some white tanks, as well as usually my V-neck t-shirts, but they're still washing. In the 2 drawer units at the bottom, I've got my shorts. To the left, I've just got my everyday shorts, cargo shorts. I have some more everyday shorts, but are more gym shorts, and also my swim trunks. This is my bookshelf, but on top of my bookshelf I have a Surfer poster, which isn't nailed to the wall. It's just sitting on top of there for now. I've also got my XL1 box, and also the container where my headphones came in from that box, and also some Febreze. The XL1s are the current ones that I am using that are hung over my bed. On my second unit, I've got some of my hair gel, which I'll give you guys a little bit closer look in a minute. But I've also got my Wolverine bust bank, and also my Superman Pop Hero. These are all my hair styling gels. They normally don't stay in my room, but for this room tour video, just in case you guys were curious what I used to style my hair with, I decided to bring them in here. To the far left is Axe Piece, Seize Fire. That's the one I use the most. I also have 3 Old Spices. I normally use Old Spice Spiffy for when my hair's longer. Fortune and Rolly are nice too. I've got Sexy Hair and Tea Tree, and that's the soap I use. Dove Men Plus Care Extra Fresh. And I've never had any kind of reaction or anything to Dove Men Plus Care. And I do kind of have sensitive skin. Okay, I really have sensitive skin. On the 3rd shelf, I've got a Battlefield 3 Collector's Edition book. I don't play Battlefield. I did used to own it, but I never could really get into it. This wasn't my game. I was more of a Call of Duty guy. I've got my English Bulldog cookie jar, which there's nothing in there. It's got an English tie though, and you guys probably know by now I'm pretty obsessed with England. And also, I've got an English Bulldog. And those are all my Xbox 360 games that have cases. I do have some more Xbox 360 games on the system, as well as Xbox games on the system. I meant Xbox One on the system, which I technically only have one game for that, which is Grand Theft Auto 5, or any free games that come with gold. Down below that, which is the 4th drawer, I've got my Blu-ray DVDs, as well as some extra cases. I'm not going to go through those during this video, nor my games. I'll do those in a separate video some other time. Not too interesting, but in front of my bed, I've got a trash can. We all need trash cans in the house. We don't just throw our garbage on the floor. At least, I hope you don't. If you guys didn't know by now, I do play hockey and baseball, and I played sports when I was little. So I've got a hockey stick and a baseball bat right there, as well as my yoga mat for when I work out. I've got a little soccer goal in the hallway there, as well as a TV tray. Just in case I want to work in my room, I usually put my computer on that TV tray. On my door to my closet, I've got one backpack hanging there, which is a Targus. It's a very light, very nice backpack, and I do love the material. It's almost like it's waterproof. You have a very beautiful dragon design, which goes all the way around the chest set. You also have very beautiful designs on each are these little white squares on the chessboard. The cool thing about this chess set is the hidden drawers on both sides, which have all the pieces inside them. Now, because this is a Chinese chessboard, there's an empress and emperor. This is the emperor, but just look at all this great architect on this piece right here, and all the detail. I think these pieces are absolutely gorgeous. Now then, this is the empress. I just love the details on every single one of these pieces. I decided to show you guys a couple more pieces. This is the knight. And I'm telling you guys, this detail is just absolutely brilliant. Here's one of the pawn pieces. This is a little girl. Looks like she's holding some flowers. Just so you guys can kind of get a sense of every single little piece, this is the whole collection of the white side. The other side is a darker red, so the detail might be harder to see. Here's the dark red side. The detail is a little harder to see, but you can still see some detail. It looks like I'm missing a pawn piece. Oh, nope. He's just trying to escape from his little holder. There we go, he's stuck back into place.